Do you struggle to qualify your clients for R&D tax relief? Do you want to know a way which saves you time, helps you generate revenue, and helps your clients get a tax saving? If so, stick around and find out on today's episode of the R&D Tax Show. Let's go! Welcome to the R&D Tax Show, where we help accountants, tax advisors, and their clients claim R&D tax relief. So over the last few years, when I've run this R&D tax consultancy, I've spoken to a lot of accountants, and the major blockage of helping their clients claim R&D tax relief is they're unable to understand all the ins and outs of R&D tax. It takes a lot of time for them to do it because they'll ask the client a question, then come back to me, then ask me a few questions, then they'll go back to the client. It's an absolute time waster, to be honest. So what we've done based on that is created a new way to work out whether your clients qualify. It's a much easier way. It's easier. It's faster. It helps you generate your income. It helps your clients save more corporation tax. What other things do you want from it? Just to give you a comparison, so before we used to provide something like this to accountants, and they'd be quite generic type of questions. So, for example, has the company in the last 3 years attempted or completed any of the following? And we would just choose develop its own technology, software, or tools for its own use. Now it is a good question, but it's not very specific. Whereas the new tool that we've created first asks the customer what sector they're in and then goes into specific examples. And we'll go into that and I'll show you what I mean by that. All in all, this product is perfect for accountants that don't want to get hands-on understanding the definitions of R&D tax and to talk through the technical aspects. If they just want to qualify their clients and either pass it to someone in their team to do the R&D tax claim or pass it to us, or they might have an external person that they use, that's fine. So let's go into the software and figure out how it works. So this is the home page. We've got it as sun, stars and rockets because who doesn't love space, but we can change this to be in accordance with our company brand guidance, and we can change the title as well and the colors to be in accordance with that. So to simply start, you just click on start, and I have this these few paragraphs at the start for people that don't fully understand what to talk about, or if they don't understand some of the features of R&D tax relief. They can just read this off the screen, or they can act as reminder points for yourselves. So once you've read that to the client, or you skipped it, you can go through it. So this part, to qualify your R&D, to qualify you for R&D tax relief, the business has to qualify, the project has to qualify, and the costs relating to the project must qualify. We will work through this. So that's a good starting point. Here we look at whether the business qualifies, and as you know, R&D tax relief is only available to businesses that are subject to corporation tax. So here we weed out any companies or any businesses that won't qualify. In most scenarios, the companies that we're dealing with are LTDs. So let's click on that one in this example. Now here is where the magic happens. So as you recall before, I can show you, we had these questions. Now we have all these sectors split in this questionnaire. Let's say if we click on software, IT and telecoms, it now shows specific examples in that sector that would typically qualify for R&D tax relief. So this makes it much easier for the client to remember and think about things that they have done. So you can either be reading it off to the client, or if you're sharing a screen, you can just read it like that. Or what I'd probably tend to do is I'd use it on a Zoom call, and I'd share the screen with the client and they can read through it with me. That's just the way I operate. So let's say, for example, the client has reverse engineered or hacked into all systems to bring them up to speed with the current systems. Let's click on that. And then it goes on to say in which year did the R&D actually take place. So here we'll just do the very common of year of 2000 and 31st of March 2021. We'll OK that. And now we're looking at whether the business has incurred any costs that qualify for R&D tax relief. So we've got the usual staff costs, materials, subcontractor, agency staff, software, and clinical trials, or none of these. So let's say in my example, we have staff costs and subcontractors. Click on OK. And now we're on the next screen. So is the company profit making or loss making? You can choose that here. So let's say it's profit making. So now it tells me, it looks like the company will qualify for R&D tax relief. And here is where the power is kind of in your hands. So if you click on next, do you want a copy of the answers? Yes, you do. So you put in your email here. So I will just try to type growthpad.co.uk. Okay, that. And here, if you want us, GrowthPad, to do the claim, you would click yes. In this example, let's just go with yes because it shows more details of what would follow through. If you click no here, it'll just end the questionnaire and email the details to yourselves. So let's put yes. It tells you we'll contact the client and keep you guys in the loop. We obviously need details to contact the person, so the next few slides will be to give us those details. Client's name, let's call him Mac, because McCall is recording this behind the camera. He's waving, but you can't see him. Obviously, we're going to call it Mac Limited. That's the company name, and 07805011061. That's my number. No worries, it's all over LinkedIn anyway, so I don't really care if people do call me. So we OK that. Then you put in the client's email address, so we know who to contact. So that could be, I'll put in my non-GrowthPad email address. It's just do that. Cool. Okay. Thanks for taking time to complete this form. End the form. Submit. Boom. Done. If you don't want us to do the claim, if you do it yourselves in-house, if you pass it on to your own third party that let them deal with it, that's what you would put no. It's that easy. So obviously I talked through it, so it took a bit longer, but that's pretty straightforward for clients. End it. So now what's going to happen is you would get an email copy of the answers, and because in this questionnaire we put details to share the details with GrowthPad, GrowthPad would also get the answers so they can contact the client and have a meaningful conversation. It's that straightforward. If it didn't qualify, so let's see if we can show you here. So let's go next. We go here. We click on LTD again, but let's pick, I don't know, food and drink. And let's say none of these things are on the list, and we click on not on the list. It asks you, do you think your client qualifies? Because although we try to include everything that we think will qualify, inevitably some projects that do qualify will be missed out on the list. And here you can put yes or no. If it's no, then it'll just straight tell you your client doesn't qualify to make the claim. Go to next, and it ends the questionnaire. So that's a wrap of the product. It's still being developed, but what we need is a handful of accountants who are honest, who believe in investing in their clients, who want to extract more value for their clients. We need those type of people to use this product and to let us know whether it's doing the job or whether they need some changes to the questions. Maybe some questions can be taken out. Maybe they want some questions put into there. We need that feedback because inevitably, if you guys help us make this better, then it's going to be a better outcome for you because you can use the tool for your clients. So what we're looking for is 10 accountants to use this product. What you have to do is drop me a message on LinkedIn. Just drop me a direct message saying I'm interested in using your product, and we'll send you a link. And then we'll give you about 2 weeks to use the product. At the end of the 2 weeks, we'll give you a survey to complete. And once you've completed that, you will have access to the product for free forever. We will never charge you. Because the idea is to make this into some sort of tool that can be used for accountants. So if you've got any questions, just drop me a message. I'll answer. I don't bite. We've also got the Facebook group that we're still going to launch, and the link is below in descriptions. So take care and goodbye. Our channel is the holy grail to gain knowledge on how you can help your clients claim R&D tax relief. We upload a video every Thursday at 10 AM. These videos can be technical, but we talk about the principles and fundamentals. So grab your notepad and pen. And some are case studies where you can get an idea of real life scenarios whilst enjoying your brew.